does one become the Secretary General of the UN? Is it kind of like there's election involved, right? You have to, is it like running for president in kind of sort of a way?
It's much more different from a national election.
Yeah.
For example, national election is more, I think, simpler.
Really?
Simpler than in terms of ballot counting or getting support of the popular votes. This is a very complicated process. It requires all 5 veto power countries' consent. It has to be based on the unanimity normally. The Secretary General should not be elected by any divided votes because he or she, once become Secretary General, should represent the whole international community. That's the difference between national elections and the United Nations Secretary General. National election, most of them can be elected 50% plus 1. Or there are some countries even without going to final votes. So they can be elected even 40% of support as a president or prime ministers.
So in some ways it's harder.
In a sense, much more complicated, takes a longer time, and it requires a full support of 193 member states. Chairman or CEO of any business firm can be elected by majority of board members.
You got to be a really popular guy to get elected as Secretary General.
Well, I should be one of
the most. You must be.
One of many Secretaries General. I'm the 8th Secretary General, but I was re-elected 2 times by unanimity.